Oh, wait. Hello. Yep. There we go. That should be working now. Right. I don't intend to stay up too late, and to give you a brief explanation about this game. But it'd be pretty interesting to try it out. Let's play it on hard. Not really going in with much detail. I've seen trailers for it, but haven't really looked into the development process or that, you know? Like, I have no idea what I'm walking into.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Oh dear
Yes,
God.
yes.
That
The
me?
chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
For the next 7 years. Oh. Oh my. What's that? Is this a disease? I mean... Can't be a magical unicorn? Ugh. Man's no better. Okay. So it's a randomized button. It's a vampire. I don't know what you are. Don't know what's going on. I mean, these ones look better in the graphics. This one looks like a vampire, I think. Not too sure about that one, but it's not much different. Like, nose and... yeah. You know what? No, that wasn't fair. It'll do. Right, let's see what hair we have. I can't play with any of these hairs. None of them come under the official North Korean haircuts. Looks like an asshole. But they all make him look like an asshole. Oh. Oh, yes. Covers up the affliction quite well. Do we have bushy eyebrows? Yes, bushy eyebrows. Ooh. I don't know why. I don't really play blonde characters in games, you know. Kinda. Huh. You know what? If I regret the choice, I'll just put a helmet over him. Okay, so these are the classes. We have a mage, a technician, which has an elemental trap, firearms, one-bladed weapons. I think I'm gonna try technician, because normally I'm either a mage or a warrior, but I don't really go into the specialist type of classes. Okay, so now we pick an attribute to start off with. Well, obviously we want accuracy. Makes sense. Okay, now we have a talent. Charisma, always handy. Science is good. Wait, blow up walls? Okay. Contextual dialogue options. Science. Why not? You know what? I'm happy with this
Just
guy.
a few more minutes. You have
I
such
don't-
an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth.
You know, I'm actually now worried
Your
about this guy.
particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished.
Oh, the face doesn't add up.
Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Why are you getting your portrait paint? You know how long it takes to get a portrait painted?
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the
See, I was reading some of the reviews and I'm starting to see that Mass Effect Andromeda effect.
Alliance of his departure.
Just a little bit though.
Master, I will go and see them in his name.
Teeth stand out so much.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Right. Huh. Let's say goodbye to mother. Okay, we got a guard here. Yeah, I feel it. Wow. Hello.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Oh, an Inquisitor. Hello. Tell me, did you expect me? I'm so lonely. Anyone in the chat?
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Controls are janky though. Wait. I wish to talk to everyone. Let me through. Wait a minute.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Why did she just bang on this door? I don't really play RPGs a lot. Some are boring. That's really the story. I heard this one has a good story. And I haven't really looked into it, so I'm kind of hoping it delivers.
Green blood.
Kurt.
Oh,
So
look,
the
it's the
day
bully.
has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
Okay, so
As
he's our
loyal
first
as you'll
companion.
go.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
Okay,
Fight with honor!
let's see how combat works. So, okay, center mouse. Ooh, I like the music. On God! Huh. Okay, tactical. You can pause the screen and become tactical. Okay. Firearm. Ah, I see. Okay, so he has health potions, huh? Well, I know how to counter this. Touché. His attacks are so slow. I guess he is just tutorial. Oh. Hold on. I cast gun. Oh. Oh, it's left shift to dodge. Potion? Wait, what? Ah, okay. Huh. I'll put that as number 2. Aha! Ow. Sorry, I heard a Discord notification. Damn it, I'm trying to dodge. Ah!
They're green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
I was
It's
close.
becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
I was
That
close.
could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is
The
going to be your
controls are a
training
bit
partner.
janky.
Go! Fight with honor!
Damn it, Orc Mac. Right. Okay. Well, I tried. Let me see. I have 13 bullets. I got one to my left. And one... Okay. I have 12 bullets. I have... Okay. Where's my training partner, guys? Come on. Stupid little dagger. No, no, don't chug. Oh, God. Feels as if I'm going to be using the pistol a lot. Orkmec, just use the chat instead of directly talking to me, because that threw me. Oh, okay, we're fighting now, huh? Gun. Armor. Okay. I see. Break through your opponent's armor, huh? Gun. 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 I don't see how this works, but okay. Fury. I see. So I must press Q for a fury attack. I shall. What? God almighty.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed.
He doesn't look good, my
Remember
character,
that you can always train in our barracks on the island.
but I
if you're
like how he
feeling
stands
rusty.
out.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Cossilion are joining our party.
We're gonna take it as
A few friends at
sarcasm.
your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him,
It's
but my heart
Constantine.
wasn't in the mood for celebration.
Constantine.
The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as
It
soon
is
as I've
still
said my
very
goodbyes.
janky, though. The fact how their faces work. Hey! I have a gun! None of you saw that. Understood? None of yous. Oh. Witch doctor. Nice to know how you're doing.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying.
She's
my
living in a
child.
palace.
Alas, there is nothing
probably the best
you can
place
do
to
by
be.
staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
Ah, yes, ammunition for my gun.
What is it?
A family heirloom.
Ah.
Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck.
Why is she being so vague?
All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Poor thing. Well, we said goodbye to our mother. Where's my XP? Oh. I have me fancy hat on. My infiltration hat. You can tell it's infiltration. Oh. Z to walk. Makes me look cool. Interesting. They changed arms? Ah, their garbs are the same. Hello, senor. Where I could... Hey, why does it say senor? Must be the hat. Hello, sir. Where can I find the drugs? I see. I'll try this man over here.
Hello, sir. I have seen so many horrors. I so wish that I could get far away from here.
Good visual. Yes, but I am looking for the drugs, not a description of your
My
ex-girlfriend.
apologies, but I do not have the strength to chat today. I have seen so many horrors. I so wish that I could get far away from here.
No invisible wall. Just have the feeling that I'm gonna get. Probably should go and talk to the cat. But the curiosity kills the cat. And I'm a dog. Oh. Oh, how do I... Oh no. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. Bad person. Bad person. Okay. That's quite a few of them. Let's all be friends, guys. Guard. Okay. Come on. I can take this. Go.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood.
Look,
I'm getting
see
robbed.
masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I'm literally
I
getting
hope this
robbed,
island
Kurt.
will keep its promises.
I don't have time to
In
talk
order
about
to know
this.
that, we'll need to find
Hey,
Constantine
you just see the
first.
sword. It's in the cutscene.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
There's a sword behind me,
This will
Kurt.
be
Look
quite
at
the
that,
chore
Kurt.
to
He
finish
is
before
he
our
or she is
departure.
waving a sword at
The
me, and
commander
you.
wants to recover some merchandise from our supply. The transporter doesn't want to deliver.
Well, at
I
least
did all
this
I
guy
could to
knows. He
persuade.
understands that this is an
Nothing came
important
of it.
plot point,
All
and
the parliamenting fatigues me.
Ah.
But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Kurt, yes. Help me, Kurt. Am I getting mugged? And I don't have ammo.
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We can go there first.
You think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Alright. So we know the port's down there, but these guys had to be guarding. Ooh. Finally, I can replace this. The good old leather cape. Nah, I'm taking the cape. I'm actually gonna go and try and be stealthy. The epitome of stealthy. Why didn't... Yes. Come, Kurt. Let us mingle. I need ammo, though. I wonder how... Oh, yeah, I did shoot that random card. They were up here. So they must have been guarding something. There was 3 of them as well. Good turf. Yep, knew it. We're just chilling here. Take everything. Come, Cut.
Greenblood, do you need something?
What?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
That flag.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly
Right.
my type. Anything else?
That's good to know.
I must leave you.
Look, I appreciate it and all, but... Oh. Okay. B's to draw a weapon. Oh, no. You can change weapon with B. T, Y, U. There goes the last of my health potions. I, obviously, inventory. I just realized this. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We need a cape. We need a cape. Damn it. Another way down.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives? My husband started coughing yesterday in the evening. I hope it's because of the cold. I heard the discourse of this priest on the main square. He says that the Malicor is a punishment from the enlightened. My husband started coughing yesterday.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor. The alchemists of the Alliance have been promising us an antidote for years, but they've not found anything yet. The Malicor is slowly killing our city. More and more businesses are closing. The alchemists of the Alliance have been...
It's important to
There are
gather
some
this
days when you'd
information.
rather get drunk all day than... Did you hear? People say a great alchemist has set up a stall near the tavern.
Have a nice day, sire.
How did they know?
The fabric is very attractive. This should help us in our trade with Al-Sad. I must hurry. I am due home.
I see. The common folk do not like to mingle. But how do they know? Yes.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
You're waving
I
at
must go to
something.
the dispensary. Maybe I will be able to make myself useful there. I lost almost my entire family in a few months. Why did they have to die? I must go to the dispensary. Maybe I will be able to
Alchemist
make myself
and a priest. Ah, the Alliance ambassador negotiate. I see. Hello, chest. Hello, witch doctor. Hello, diseased person. Beast essence. That's funny. Need bullets, so a lot of bullets. Huh.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Torn out page of a diary. It doesn't hurt my pain grows stronger. My guts are churning. It's harder to. Wow, that's a shame. Look, there's even a portrait there.
They say the ambassador of Ptolemy sends his guard all around the city in search of heretics.
Okay, so whoever the
smoke from
Ptolemies
the
are.
bonfires renders the air unbreathed. They say the ambassador of Ptolemy.
The Ptolemies related to the Enlightened one, maybe? Fire. Lovely. Lovely scene. Pardon me, don't mind me. Just walking through. Good work.
Greetings. I hope your day will be better than mine. Soon I'll have enough money to get out of here and over to that island everyone's talking about. I'm sorry, but I don't have time to chat.
Yeah, I might get that. Okay, so this is where the Alliance set up shop. Interesting.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an
Happens up right
alchemist.
from the tavern.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration.
Now you wear chainmail.
Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further
Like his clothes,
in
though.
each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the Bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not
Sorry,
hide from
Kurt.
you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a
Technician, that's
neutral
why.
stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
Which would be the
Bridge
those
Alliance
guys.
has been on Tearfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now.
Okay, so they have a city
Alas,
there.
I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And finally, the last thing I need to ask you about.
And what of your war with Thélème?
Oh, they're at
It
war
has
with
been
Thélème.
dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tearfredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are, in fact, quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Let's see.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
Wouldn't it be
Lord
goodbye,
Desabre.
Your Excellency? Anyway, I'm gonna check upstairs. You guys could. Kurt. Not yet. If Thélème allows me up their stairs, then I have found a new best friend. Market? Market. Market.
You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be.
Okay, we found the guy.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What
Do you
might I
have
help
bullets?
you with?
I need bullets. Ah. Oh, brandy. Interesting. Sleeping potion. Where am I going to get that much money, though? Bullets, man. Do you have... Yes, you do. Yeah. I'll take as much as I can.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Negotiate with the vendor.
Good people.
Okay.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malicor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malicor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything! Absolutely everything! Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right! It's a deal! I'm gonna take 2!
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now! There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him? I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Let's get talking.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But, as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition.
Touche.
But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now.
I didn't see you drink it.
I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Pardon me for a moment. I'm just going to walk around this corner. Oh. Pardon me. You'll never know it was us. Oh. Oh. Charlatan's antidote. Ah. Okay. But what happens if he's not the offer? Let's see. So we have to find the inn. Whoa! Whoa! What the heck? Kurt, you okay? Of course Kurt's okay. He's got a fucking two-handed death sword. One always needs hats. Ooh, health potion. Now, this disguise I shall change into a better man. Yes. Somebody. That's the best. No. Yeah. Now we look like a real brigand. But where did they come from? That's the real mystery. Okay, where's the inn? Might be something if we find this stupid inn. He is a true alchemist, though.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? to prove that there is no risk.
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it.
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
He's right.
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help
Prepared to do the
dissipate my
violence.
doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away.
What?
He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
No. Kind of like Venice to say. One waterway.
The
Make
merchant
autumn.
is there.
The heck?
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
Wait, what?
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master.
They're asking that we pay again.
It's just that the price has gone up, see.
This is inadmissible.
I'm sorry, sir.
We were actually after something else. Something entirely different, I'm afraid. Other
Why don't we
merchants.
go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed to be hiding something, and so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair. Following orders. Yeah, we hear you.
This whole story sounds suspicious. You're demanding a second payment, but refuse.
I'm not.
I honestly don't care about this one.
This stubborn.
Charisma, 50% chance.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable. Especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only... I order you to return the... Unless you'd rather your master is...
I beg your pardon, sir, but you are not my master. Moreover, the attendant of the guard was quite specific, so I seriously...
Whatever is he talking about?
Your guess is as good.
We'll leave
We
for
shall
now.
return. See you soon.
It's quite clear that he was lying, but whatever. We have somebody else to chase. What? Why do I have to negotiate with a vendor? Is he in? Okay, in. Notify Tilime about your departure. Find a charlatan. There we go. Should have automatically flicked that, shouldn't it? Gonna be more bandidos. Very strange how they ambushed us. Where is it?
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you.
Okay, well...
How is business going?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers. The Malicor and the neighbouring... The epidemic. Now that we have us...
Genuinely not interested,
I need to be
I'm
off.
afraid.
Goodbye.
We have a charlatan to catch. I thought that was a guard. Well, isn't this awkward, huh?
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled. But I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice. But it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
I don't get a choice?
So,
okay, I got a choice here.
What are you going to do with me, sir?
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Let's try and find a way out first. I mean, there's negotiate with the angry crowd. Or there. Oh, sorry about that. Somebody just decided to enter my room very rudely. Right. Bad idea, bad idea. Okay. Let's try and find a discreet way out. Right, where were we? Frickin', I get no respect. Anyway, let's try and find a way out. Hopefully this is...
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
I don't have the key. Locked.
Kurt, bust up.
Locked. I don't have the key.
I don't have the key. Where's the key? Where's the key? Where would the innkeeper hide the key? Well, all of that stuff's probably going to be useful later. But the question is... Ah, here's the key. Just gotta explore now. Oh, hello there. It's probably like a legendary sword in there. Or potato. Live like the potato. I mean, I would try and discredit his name. Well, not discredit him, but let him out. But the thing is, with the servant store, we don't hack off the Alliance people before actually arriving to the main continent.
The key to the tavern.
Oh God.
You want a hot water bottle?
No. Did you get the thing?
No, but what?
Very hard. Oh, you got...
Look, that's all the Pokemon you can evolve.
Yeah, I know. I
Why
don't
do-
evolve
you
them
should
because
evolve-
I don't have the stuff, alright?
You do? You can evolve Piloswine.
Grant, I'm not that bothered right now, okay?
Oh, but tell me all the Pokemon
Just-
you can currently evolve.
You know what? I'm going downstairs to get some donuts. Okay. Lordy. Right. I'm back. Family interrupted me. You're fucking horrible. Anyway. Let's use the key.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
I just feel as if we negotiate with the crowd, it's gonna be bad. I don't want to hack off the Alliance. That's the thing. Oh yeah, we already been in there. Oh, for God's sake. Oh.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Let's see. I am looking this though. He wasn't alone, to say the least. Everyone, down. Come on, let's move. I'll be the epitome of stealth. Okay. We have to escort him here. The tavern's here, so damn, there's only 2 ways in and out, really? Wait. What do you mean cannot open?
Greenblood. Do you need
No, I don't need you.
I must leave you.
Cart. Okay. No, we can't speak to him, right? Hmm. Oh, key. Tab layer. Hmm. That's more bolted though. It's like we can open it from this side. Can you stop doing that? Didn't want to cause a scene. Well, I guess my greed got ahead of me.
But why are we going this way? Is that it?
My help! And death to the others! Careful, Greenblood! You're wounded!
Oh, come on. I fucked up. Okay, to be fair, the other door looked like it was bolted from our side, so we could open it. Oh, come on. We could always try running. Not the most heroic of solutions. Especially because I have the town guard there, and quite frankly, my character does not do well. Oh, okay. Right. Escort the charlatan.
But why are we going this way?
Move.
Is that it?
Huh. No consequences. Good thinking,
My
King.
cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
Ah. Bad news, he's probably gonna hear that we just ran through a crowd of people. We'll go directly back. It's gonna end badly, but hey, what can you do?
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I can't tell if
I
he's
tracked
happy
down
or
your man
angry.
near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Stealth. Lord de Sade. So good news, we've done that. So now we gotta pick something. One-handed blades. Better firearms. Fine ring magic. Huh. Thing is about this build, it needs a lot of resources in that. So I think I'm gonna go with Divine Ring Mat. Oh. Oh, that have those been locked out? Oh, it requires 2 points. Well, in that case, we'll go basic. Right, let's get going. Next stop is the Tamili ambassador. Very religious. Ooh, chest. New clothes. I like this one more. Not as good quality, but looks cool. Kind of gives me that pirate captain theme. Ominous, to say the least. Huh. Guards don't look no different.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. My husband started coughing yesterday in the evening. I hope it's because of the cold.
Cardinal Antonius.
Good day, Excellency.
How did I get to see?
To what do I owe the pleasure? I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing. But it would take time. Far too much time.
Smash and grab.
For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Ptolemy?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet, and give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic. The high dignitaries of Ptolemy are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To
We
be perfectly
consult
honest,
with the
we
others,
have only two
and we
complaints.
tolerate pagans.
That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
I reckon these guys are probably the newest on this island.
How's
then.
Thélème faring on Tearfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet?
Oh, boy.
Our missionaries there are a multitude.
Oh, no.
Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Lovely.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tearfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
So the Academy's racist. But these guys just hate you if you don't believe in their god. I need to think about this one.
I must be going. Farewell,
I think better on a
Excellency.
full stomach, though.
May the light guide you, Desade.
Right. Let's get this bit over and done with Kurt. Captain Versko. I have to admit, they may have occupied the better part. The Malcor that strikes this city. Cardinal's they both definitely have aims. They're hiding secrets, we know that. Our people are probably too. Poor guy. What's this? Who are you?
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry.
Just
We'll
bring in
find
the
him
phone as soon as you're done.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in
Oh,
any way?
thank you.
What will be your official title on Tearfredi? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of Official advisor. Nothing more.
Babysitter.
But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do.
Let's go and wrestle some... Wait. This guy wrestling the heretics? Alright, we'll do Kurt's quest in a bit. Oh, whoa, hold
Lively
on.
there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide.
Whoa,
You
hold
man,
on, hold on.
Carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
And it's gone.
There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on
Not
our boat.
soon.
Shit.
Give me time.
Not a boat.
And he's right, it's not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm.
So,
Is
I
everything
don't like
ready?
that. Immediately
We're
puts you
short
back
a
on the
crew
main
member.
quest.
The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen.
He was murdered,
I fear
wasn't he?
Something bad has happened to him. Might
I mean,
ask you, if you hear anything,
one of the
could you report
princes
it
in
to
this
me?
place have
I'd
already
like to
been
set
jumped
sail
like
with a clear mind.
2 times and helped somebody out.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
I like his hat.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Right.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern.
Really?
But I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Wait, that ends the con. Oh.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them.
Good policy.
That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Oh, talk
A
openly.
couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene.
It's
The
best.
ambassador
It's
of
better to be
Ptolemy has
honest.
entrusted me with the job of capturing them.
Happy to see that you trust me enough to seek my counsel in the affair.
Yeah, see?
Just so happens that I heard someone talking about the couple. The Cardinal's men are far from discreet. They're making
Probably
quite
shouldn't.
some ruckus, asking to search our warehouses. We, of course, refused entry. Only the Nords have access. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I'm certain your potential stowaways aren't far. But we won't allow you to make a search to grab them. Not officially, at least.
What do you mean?
That discretion and malice are often more useful than titles and words.
Thanks, man.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Teofredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred.
I've seen the
They're
natives
very
in the
friendly
trailer.
people, welcoming. That will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures, some enormous. But I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Let's see.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
Not negotiate with the vendor. Constantine, being Constantine. More stuff over here. Ah, so many things to bloody do, and we're not even on the damn island yet. We do heretical hunt first. I want to at least get on the island. Okay, let's begin interrogations, shall we? Okay, Wait. Oh, that must be the alliance in that. Certain places forbid a costume torso. Oh. Okay. So I just need to cover my torso, huh?
You cannot pass. Only the Nords have access to the prison.
So I need to somehow acquire a Nort costume. I have a feeling a novice is going to come in handy. If we find a novice, put on his clothes. It's interesting how the Nords are able to sustain themselves. I mean, I guess they are masters of the sea, so it only makes sense that they don't care about anyone else's business. Terrible at the combat, though. He was clunky. Here's improvement. But this was made by a small studio, so I'm not going to refund this.
It's filthy. But perhaps we'll discover some useful information.
Ah, good. I put this on in advance. Alright, this is a Nords. Yep. Olivia.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone
Wait,
missing.
That's right, yeah.
Oh.
Are you looking
There you
for
go.
him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
I understand how that feels.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What have I stumbled
What do
upon
you think
here?
about Captain Vasco?
He might
He's
be
a damn
underneath the
good
canal.
navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Damn.
I need to be going. Farewell.
He's a captain at 25. Well, I mean, I went through the effort to put on this costume, so probably won't notice that my blonde hair. I mean, we answered one part, so now let's go back to the heretic hunt. Hopefully they don't put up a fight. Hold on, gotta put on my best voice. Morning.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties.
Indeed. Money, money, money. Must be funny. Rich man's world. For God's sake, is there really nothing there? Oh. Plants. Right. Coming up there. Stay. You're awfully better dressed than I anticipated.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition, then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
As a history student, I understand completely.
Why is the ambassador of Thélème so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
What did you work on?
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
It said something bad about
Our
the saint.
work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Thélème after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island
could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of St. Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofrodi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
I see.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their
But they would
enemies.
send assassins.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
They would use it as
By entering
propaganda.
Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Understandable.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
Okay.
I see.
They tried at least.
Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
It'd be difficult to say the least. If I'm trying to play both sides here, then the Bridge Alliance ambassador will obviously talk to the Ptolemy ambassador and be like, yo, I got some historians who say this. So I'm just gonna have to
I don't have the heart to
ignore
deliver
them.
you to the Inquisition, but I cannot do much else to help you. Your smuggler is locked up. Maybe there are others in his band that can help you. Be careful and discreet, and you will survive.
Change clothes.
Thank you, sir. You are a just man.
Like, you honestly could
May
avoid half the trouble.
Illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You are truly full of kindness.
Look, what you do is what you do. There's nothing I can do for you now.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
Thanks,
It would
Kurt.
seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Appreciate it. Now we have to do the difficult bit.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Lie.
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance.
Ah,
I would
why
not
did you
have been
say
able
that?
to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Ah, thank goodness.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you.
Nothing like playing both sides. I do want to get one of these other skills. What happens? Nah, not yet. Kind of like their 17th century look, though. Right. Now, the only other goddamn thing. Let's go and... Actually, we need to point it into Wusha, wasn't it? Maybe it's every 4th level. Like, I don't see how we're gonna get that guard to crack. Pardon me. They're tough. I like how it's like
so you're
Assassin's
back,
Creed, though.
Do you have our second payment with you?
Don't.
Okay.
This is preposterous. Your master is a thief. I have no patience for bandits and robbers. Either you give us back...
Your idea of diplomacy isn't all...
To the devil with you.
Since you leave us no...
The merchant's clerk isn't hearing your arguments. The only thing left is a show of strength. Sorry, Greenblood. If I'd have known, I wouldn't have gotten you mixed up in this.
It's my fault for not having the correct skills. Try and be peaceful, you know? But one must always be ready for violence. It's actually the best thing I have. Huh. Okay.
To my help! And death to the others! I can't hold on much longer!
Nor can I. Wow, what? You can hit through?
Stop! I beg of you!
He
Yeah,
seems to have
beg
grown
me.
wiser all of a sudden.
Yes, yes! Don't hit me anymore!
Very well.
You know, for
I'm
somebody who
counting on you to
supposedly
deliver
lost
this
their sight, you're
merchandise
still a
as
pretty
quickly as
good shot.
possible.
Yes, good sir. I'll take care of it immediately.
Yes. Didn't want to resort to violence, but I had no choice. Hey. XP sets me up, you know. Actually, there is... I forgot I could set up traps. Kurt, you were kind of disappointed there, you know that? No offense. Well, actually, mega offense. Oh, what the hell? Hmm. Three of them.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Actually, was it left guy? Damn it. How can you do so little damage? Ugh. Honestly. He was... And I lost to him. Damn. Serene might not be a wealthy city after I'm done living it. Crafting table. Constantine. Nah, well, the ship won't leave without Constantine.
Are your boots worn through?
I need to talk to you.
It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking?
I want to sell. Don't want to sell the saber though. You can take the hats. Oh, goatsmith gloves. It's a good leather cape. Never realized I had good gloves though. And a boot. And oh, Nelly. Where's this been hiding? Oh well. Sorry, sick people. Oh, this place is begging to be explored. Ooh. That's pretty good, Kurt. Rifles. Is there ammo? There's gotta be ammo. You gotta be kidding me. We could have snuck through there? But it was locked? Ugh. Weird.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes. We were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission is...
Blast me, I'm a captain.
The commander was quite
Very well.
The merchandise that you obtained needs... But the Port Authority formalities for shipping taken a turn, and we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest...
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise?
I would never ask it.
Ah, but you don't mind...
Well, now, if he finds... But this cargo...
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience.
I'm pretty sure we can do that. I mean, it's not necessarily the greatest solution, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst. Let's go back to the cabin, boy. It'd be better to get on the captain's good side and then ask him if we could smuggle contraband on board to our own settlement. Keep forgetting it's left. Is it space? It's left shift. There we go. I need to stop wasting ammo.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds. You think?
Were you a witness?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had the other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to him. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just died.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia trained the captain. No, not telling him that. I still have...
Did Jonas seem troubled?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No.
Why would anyone want to snatch him?
How would I know? You'd think my story is nothing but myth.
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs. Did anyone else see the kid?
There was still a small crowd in the town. I seem to recall that regular being there. But we play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from... But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face.
Well, let's ask about Basco.
What do you think about...
He's a just man who knows his knots. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again.
Great, we have a loyalty quest
Thank
for
you,
him.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Yeah. Sooner the better, because we need Vasco to smuggle goods that we to our damn colony. Oh no. Well, talk about conveniences. Greedfall, several different ways. Descent. I'm glad you're just mentioning this to me now.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you...
I'm looking for my cousin.
There was indeed a party here.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes.
I don't believe it. Of course he was. I hope you've come to reimburse me. A good half of my furniture was broken into fire.
Let me take a look.
If you can fix it.
I will try and repair it.
That's not a small sum.
Oh, the father is for...
I'm looking for a
note, you say? That's not a lot
I can
to go
easily
on.
afford it. It's only
There are quite a
26
few
gold,
that come
but the
to my
thing
tavern.
is...
According to one of his
26 gold.
fellows, he would have been
Might be able
taken
to buy
right
more
here.
bullets.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed.
Someone told me about one of your...
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of...
Where might I find him at?
Here? He would never give away his... Anything else?
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Kurt, sword, please.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Who are you?
Oh,
I don't
he's afflicted.
recognize you.
No. Have no fear about that. I'm looking for a naught that disappeared 2 days ago. A young cabin boy.
Yes, that does ring.
Tell me what happened.
A rich merchant came in. With the kind of man you can round up for a few coins. If you can. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defending.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. And I think I might well have seen those same men. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him, if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Yeah, but, well, we've seen somebody with the same affliction as he did. But he could shoot a gun perfectly fine.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, and he must have been right to be nervous.
I'm just reading it quicker.
What can you tell me about the boy?
You see, and he must...
Oh, just the same dialogue.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
First things first. I know I dislike switching quests around. But I have not tried out the crafting system yet. And this is a perfect opportunity. Plus, I like how this just goes seamlessly. Craftsmanship allows you... Okay, cool. Metal dowels, metal dowels, metal dowels. Oh. I happen to have... Well, let's try it with one. Okay, so we need 5. God damn it. Oh. Craft GUI not owned? Metal dowels. I mean, admittedly, it's only one damn table.
And there you have it. You'd never guess they were once broken.
Yeah. And do it for free.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me.
Kurt,
in any case, if
put
you
your
were
sword
set on
away. You're gonna
recovering
hurt
your cousin,
yourself.
I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint? Anything else?
Nah, we're good.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I want to at least get out of this damn port. I'm close. Very close. Can feel it. Actually, now that I think about it, there's... Can I pick up my trap? Never mind.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Thanks.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sardet. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here.
Oh, boy.
But perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy
Your
you
son?
speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure
He's
I
their
understand.
son.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it's their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young
I know,
and
because we were talking to the
It
captain.
seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact? It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
That face texture there was pretty cool.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
With respect,
Worth a shot.
lady.
Actually. Alright, it's just... Hers. The man we're after. Who are these two? Ancestors, maybe? Oh, servant.
Might I help you, sir?
I need to be going.
Damn it. I like how the thing is transition without a loading screen, though. That's a pretty cool feature for an independent dev team. I was told from looking at the reviews it's a small studio. They've done other RPGs, but Martian Warlocks, I think the other one was. That was one of their bigger hits that I heard about. But it's a small team, and I don't think I'll be returning the game, sadly enough. You know, keep it. See how the story they have planned pans out. Oh. Hold on, what are we doing? Why do we need to learn more about Nort contracts? Probably something horrible.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of Mike.
We're going to talk about the cabin boy first.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
I can understand both sides of this argument.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
And it's just up there. I just keep waving his goddamn hands.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea.
Very interesting
but
rule.
Certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance.
Via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible.
So the family must have paid off
contracts with the
slaver.
seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
Understandable.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Oh, ammo. You know, I've tried using the handgun. But I think I'm just going back with the pistol. It's quicker to whip out. Now there's the thing. Whilst it is true that Serene is no longer involved with that Knot contract, I kind of feel... Well, depends on what the father and kid's relationship is. I've bent a few rules already, so... Oh. Now she cleans the wall. Sorry, Miss Fontaine.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiry yet.
If you would be so...
Okay,
Come on,
I'm
now,
sorry.
Stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force against his will by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough! With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
Illegal
Kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he is a naught that you kidnapped and locked up.
That's a
In
very
the
good
eyes of
point.
the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on the poor mother who is looking only to recover
Sorry,
her
people.
child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy
no.
in our predicament and help us.
I regret threatening that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
Thanks, Kurt. Your one-dimensionalness can pay off at times. I need to have to pull some favors for the family, though. Discover where Constantine is. One day. One day. One day. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I was actually planning on going to bed early, but I didn't realize how much time it takes to set up this damn game. I mean, I'm out for max XP, you know? At least I am. Don't know what the hell Kurt's doing. Right, let's do this.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
That's why I am entering stealth mode. Oh. Coast is clear. Now? Oh. Wait. What am I doing? Think. Thinking. There's obviously a door. Oh, underground. Yes, of course there is. No treasure or loot here.
Sir de Sade, what are you doing here?
I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Well, let's attempt
You've
to reason
taken your
with him.
son against his will and have him locked up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
50-50.
If I hadn't taken him back, he would have been hauled off on one of the cursed ships.
If that's what he wants, then why would you want to stop him?
For his mother. She misses him so. But in the end, you may be right. My boy has changed. He hasn't spoken a word to me since we've been in this precarious predicament. Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All
I'm
children
sorry,
leave the
man.
nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Well, there's a thing. Not all children leave the nest. His son was just taken away forever. The contract that he made, but each to their own. Ooh. Is that outside? Yeah, that's outside. Oh. Hey. Whoa. You're a lot older than I anticipated.
Who are you?
My name is Desardet. I am legate of the congregation. Your
Just
captain
because
has
I
sent
could
me
blow
to
up the
find
wall.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
you. Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to the ship. I'll see you there.
Yes. Companion with lockpicking skills. I have a companion with lockpicking skills. Town guard as well, guys. Come on. I thought the merchant congregation had more respect than, you know, simply kidnapping children. Oh. Wow. Thank God we didn't take the back way. My hat's not out of style. Just not in style yet. What am I doing? Actually, I know what I'm doing. It's taken me a while. Now, finally be like, hey,
So, you still
can you
haven't
smuggle some
found your cousin?
merchandise?
As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no
Ah,
fear.
don't worry
cabin,
about it, don't worry
All we
about
can
it.
I do thank you. Your actions bring you honor.
Oh, Jesus.
I have
No,
a favor to ask
merchandise.
before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority.
Come on.
And the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain,
Don't
I
worry,
understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
We've done you a favor, after all.
Listen here. I haven't forgotten what you did for our Jonas. I would gladly
Knew
do
that
you
would
the
help.
favor, but my quartermaster is more stubborn than the tide. He is convinced that thugs want to use our vessel to bring who knows what aboard. And, because of that, he's placed guards to watch over the registered merchandise before they load it up. All that I can do for you is to write your crates into the ship's manifest. If you manage to get them into the warehouse, they'll find their way into the ship's hold. And with the manifest, the crazy Gustavo won't see nothing but smoke. Please try and avoid roughing up those brave guards. They are my fellow Norts, after all.
Ah.
Be back soon, Captain.
Well, thankfully I'm still wearing Jonas's stuff. No, Constantine. Feel sorry for him, I'm just neglecting him. He's the main quest as well. But then again, he got drunk. Alright. Let's talk.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Oh no, it's an escort. Oh. Oh. Oh no. Where did he bugger off to? Is that that? Is that all of them? Talk to them. I didn't even need to rough up anyone. I'm happy with this outcome. He said don't rough any of my men up, and I was like, oh, it's quite hard because I have a flaming sword, you see. Nope. God damn it, King. Where the hell is this mission? I don't want to work from memory where this bloody coin guy is. Coin guard. Talk to the coin guard. Not appearing on the map either. Is there at least names? Oh wait, there is. Coin guard barracks. There we go. Damn. I've spent, I think, yeah, nearly 3 hours playing this game. And it's
Find all you need in our selection, whatever.
Shut up.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure. Have you seen it?
All this stuff's bound to be useful. I just want to go. No. Comfy boots. No, actually.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you seen it.
What a buy. I could buy that weapon. That's funny.
Thank you for your
King?
visit. See you soon.
Oh, yeah, this. Poor people. Always dying of diseases. Well, I am of the upper class. I need to show it.
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
The cargo shall make the voyage.
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Surrey, he will give you new. Until then.
Hey, what? Where's my XP? Son of a bitch! If we go to New Serene, I can't buy that ancient war axe that I don't need, but I do because it's fun. Like, what's bad?
If you had any idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Likewise, Kurt. Depends though.
It's blocked.
You're a mean one, Mr. King. Blowing up the walls and stealing all the loot that you don't really need. Ooh, criminal keys. Very lovely. Stop. God damn it, Kurt. What the fuck? Just to my left and I see Kurt, like, really man. Never know when we need the key. At least this solves my ammunition problems for 2 seconds until I immediately start combat and blasting people. Constant. Now, in this room. Why is this building so mysteriously empty? God damn it, Constantine.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to.
You have a sword.
An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment.
Let's
Enough
address
said.
this at a later date.
Today we set sail for adventure.
Okay. Oh, finally.
If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
You know what?
Spotted us. We could sneak out of here silently. We have a ship to board.
You've always been the reasonable soul. Don't you think these brutes deserve a punishment?
Yes, without a doubt. But don't you think there are more pressing matters? Kurt.
It is your highness's decision to make. Whatever it is, I shall follow.
You look better in that, bud. Right. There's 3 of us now. I have a gun. We must get his clothes. The XP demands it. The 5 pounds of clothes are locked behind some... If there's XP in it, Constantine, there's XP in it. I can always buy the massive axe now. Okay. Let's see here. Clothes. Where would he hide? Where would these bandits hide clothes? You know, my mom says my room's a pigsty. And this is actually cleaner than my room. Okay. Let's think here. Wouldn't be anywhere here. Boxes, maybe? Wait, do we even have his clothes? Constantine, where the hell are your clothes, man? Search the area and bring Constantine his clothes. Already looted this area, though. I don't remember what clothes. To be fair, the sailor's coat's pretty awesome. Oh, it's old and broiled. That's handy. It tells you what you need. That's pretty handy. I like that. That's a good feature. Well done, devs. So it's not this one. Are you happy, Constantine? I had 2 of those. You need to wear one like an idiot. Like an idiot, Constantine. I should really invest in magic. But the axe... Actually, I could give the axe to Kurt. Where are these folks? Kurt? Right, okay. So it's quite clear. We have a few options. We want to kill him without the others noticing. Now, if he didn't make a sound... Oh. Always hide your head. You know I'm here. Oh. Is there a way to lure him? Oh. Oh.
To my help! And death to the others!
Wait, what? God damn it. Oh. Oh wait, I'm clicking the middle mouse, that's why.
Things are about to get dicey.
Okay. Don't worry. Got it.
I can't hold on much longer.
Yeah, I just realized we have Kurt. It's like our heavier weapons guy. And I feel as if I'll need Kurt for a while. Magical resistance. Another time, I'll update all their items and that. It's very interesting to see that they actually waited for us here. Anyway, oh, no need for that anymore. We got Constantine. Divine Ring Magic. Completely immobilizes. Attributes. I'm thinking of a mage gunslinger. Or a sword buckler with some magic. Oh shit. I forgot to go and get the item. I love how this sort of does it automatically. I don't know how big the team was for this game though. But despite the weird face thing, kind of impressed. I mean, I heard it was a small team. But, you know, Witcher 3 was a not small team, but a reasonably sized team. Hold on, what? Did I miss that chest? I thought it was pretty thorough. Don't like how they sort of just immediately door clogging though. Alright, we opened that chest, but there was another one. I don't stay up for too much longer. I want to do things tomorrow. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Where is that big mean chest? Was that an illusion? Pushy boo. Where were you? Son of a bitch. Here? No, that's just a bucket of puke. There. I'll take it. Money's money. Kurt, I think I want to give you firearm skill. I'll buy him the axe though. Buying Kurt the axe. Having like I know it doesn't look that stylish on him, but I think I've done enough work to say that we're just about ready for any situation. I hope we don't lose all the stuff we gained from here though. We haven't gained anything too powerful. Ooh. Chests. Maybe we can come back and visit here. Though I doubt that. It would have left some sort of continuous quest or something. Plus, why would you spend your time here while you have the whole game? Shut up.
Welcome.
I enjoyed you at first. You gonna open your eyes, man? Rusty Swirehander. When did I get this? Oh well, let's sell these hats. To make sure. Increases your loot chance.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to have you seen an...
I want to buy. Yeah. We'll get the claymore. I want the Vicar's Ring. But in order to get the Vicar's Ring, some sacrifice must be made. How much for it? 170? I could justifiably so. Obsidian's pretty. Don't have a lot of that. Got a lot of iron. Imagine iron's pretty common. How about... I don't know. I'll just sell the two of these.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Okay, now I want to try this out. I'm gonna have fun. Need to sort out my combat and that, but we'll do that tomorrow. I will be live streaming this every now and then. And if you must ask why my voice is so low, quiet, my little brother's trying to get to sleep next door. Even though he was annoying me earlier in the stream.
Sir? Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tirfredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
So they're not so interesting.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly.
Oh
Keep
my
in
god, I
mind
forgot to
we'll be
get
at sea for
Kurt's
several
sword.
months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
You're quite right, I do have a thing or two to put in order.
Then be quick with it. There isn't much time left before the tide rolls out.
Don't worry.
Be back soon, Captain.
It's just something to do with Kurt. Kurt, you served me quite well for the last 3 hours. So I've decided to give you this massive claymore. Right, let's set off for the rest.
Sir? Are you ready? Can we
should...
Permission to board.
Sir, you have it?
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
7 months away.
Follow me.
So that means we'll never come back here.
So eager to discover Tirfredi. My isle. My new city.
It's cooler
You'll need
if we
to arm
walk.
yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard
There's a chest.
the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Norts are strange. They're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you
I
transporting?
wanna go to bed.
We need ropes! We must contain it! Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Oh. Hello, Dark Souls.
Watch out! Take a step back, son!
Oh no.
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Right. This is... Ah, okay. Done? Nope. Oh shit. Call me a pansy, but it's frickin' big. Magic, 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 magic. Uh-oh, gun. Oh wait, how do I... dodge? I like the combat.
So eager to discover Tirfredi. My isle. My new city.
Captain,
You'll need to arm
Captain,
yourself with patience.
Captain,
The
I had a
voyage will be
fuse.
long.
Okay,
I've been told the trip lasts months.
let's do this. Oh. Okay. Right. Enlightened protection. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, the heck. great way to introduce. Some time, please. It's just I don't necessarily. It still moves in the background. Thankfully, its mobility is hampered. Uh-oh. Back, damn it. Oh, I like how he keeps your weapon on. I didn't want to kill you, but... Damn. Huh. Didn't expect we would be fighting one of those things so soon.
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
It felt epic. Well. Kinda like its look though. It's awesome. It's like out of Dark Souls. That's the only thing that's gonna compare to the game. Anyway, looks like we can just climb up here. Gonna have to make a few gear changes. My magic's limited and my gunpowder's costly. To say the least.
Gentlemen!
Are we sure we want to sail on a ship that creature just broke out of?
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
And this journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Wear anchor and ready her to wear! Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Why does the sky start moving there? Oh well. Holy moly. Good fight. Even though it was weakened and it was meant to be an easy boss, you can tell that that thing at the other leg, it would take me more than 2 tries. I mean, my companions were as useful as, well, tree. Thanks, cousin. Holy shit, it's seagulls. Damn it, he just put... I wouldn't want to hit my cousin in the face. Or the guy on top. Huh. That's not ominous looking at all. Oh, come on, guys.
Charming welcoming committee.
Fucking fought massive monster at the port and then I'm
Constantine of
greeted
House
by witch
Orsay,
hunters.
your
No,
new governor.
doctors.
I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry. These doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways.
This is
I am dying with
enthusiastic.
impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort.
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
Was it?
None,
It was
I'm
because of the
sure.
monster.
She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Let's go. Oh wait, I can only have two. Oh, he's a duelist. Oh. Now this is interesting. Action, knots. Intuition. Kurt, what do you give me? Your coin guard. You know, you're a mercenary. That explains a lot, actually. But you are pretty strong. Stronger than Vasco, but Vasco does more damage. Anyway, we don't need to worry. We got used to. I'll look at these details in the morning. Oh. Right. So here we are. We made it. Gotta change into my looting gear. But, yeah. Oh, great way to start. Took me 3 hours to get to this point. I hoped everyone enjoyed the live stream. Huh. Chests. Chests do not move so well. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you next time. As we start this game tomorrow. See you then. What was it?